life. It is a package of hours, days, months, and years. But what it contains is a surprise, a hidden treat unbeknownst to the receiver. And who is the giver of this gift? Why, the gift of life comes from the great God in the sky, the Father. Some of my earliest memories are of my parents and Sunday school teachers telling me, "Love the Lord your God and love others." These were the golden rules of life. It were these golden threads that were to hold the whole tapestry of your life together. It wasn't all giving of myself in time. I was raised on the idea that God makes his own successful. Joseph, David, Daniel, all successful men of their time. How did they stand out from the crowd? A secret formula. Jesus. Sometimes it was true. God was my lucky charm. I would attend church, read the Bible, and pray my prayers, and when I needed it, God gave me a boost. He made that exam go well. He'd help me with that job interview. He was my lucky charm. At times, you would feel invincible. The formula was so easy. Do your bit, keep God happy, and the world was yours. I was capable of anything. I could achieve anything, and the focus was all me. Sundays were a reminder of how much God can and will help me as long as he was kept happy. If I was strung up straight with God, he would sort out the details. Life was a selection box of pleasures and delicacies for me to indulge. I feel no pain. I suffer no loss. I have a secret God who serves me, and the joys of this world are offered to the successful. Good looks, charisma, money, money, food, all kinds of food, clothes, cars, and friends, jokes, happiness, pleasure. The tag on this gift of life reads decadence. For a time. Then the gift becomes less sweet, and I find myself tied into a world of worries. I check the formula again. I'm ticking the boxes and keeping my lucky charm happy. This process was codenamed the spiritual life. A hamster wheel of mundane tasks and rituals to please the secret God. I find this arrangement with God frustrating. Like a wheel, it goes up and down, knotted around the same problems. One moment I'm close to him and all goes well. Then life turns difficult and I'm down again. Not only am I deprived of life's sweetness, but the gift holds some bitter flavors. Alone, depressed, angry, unfulfilled. Around and round winds my string, moving nowhere. Church becomes a mockery. The spiritual life, the equation for happiness, is made to look simple. The Synaxarium effect. Boom. A saint in under 60 seconds. And here I am, a slave to a God who does not please or satisfy. God I do not know. You deal with this tangled truth by putting on personas. A false self to tick God's boxes while I nourish myself on the chocolates and treats of this world. But a false self can never rest. It looks like a real person, but a persona is actually just a hologram, a projected image, and it requires constant energy to keep that image up. A persona is afraid to go to sleep because to go to sleep is to die. It accepts this. This cheap imitation of a spiritual life, a persona, can be persistent but not patient, subtle but not gentle, sweet but not good. It can feel fervor but never know faith. It can be modest but not humble. It can feel numbness, but it can never know peace. I was standing for hours in Tisbeha, praising God, when the only reason I sung in Coptic and Greek was to preserve a heritage, but I lost focus on God. I had been serving the house of the Lord, but not the Lord of the house. Tied up in a mess of my own follies, were hiding the face of God from me. Looped over and over, the noose would tighten until I am tangled into an insolvable knot. This thread of mine chases and chases after a place on top of the world. My purpose in life has been to be successful. To be successful. How long is a piece of string? So far, my life has been buying moments of fleeting happiness with days of sorrow and struggle. Is this the gift that God had wrapped for me? Was this his idea of a present? Maybe the joy of the gift is not its substance, but the one who gave it. The joy is not the material that fills my hand, but the meaning that fills my heart. The happiness that graces me is not of this world, but only from him. Each loop, each knot, each twist is made into joy with him, giving purpose to the whole experience, tying it all together. He is the prize I could never earn. There is no gift apart from him. He is mine.